Winter city side, crystal bits of snowflakes all around my head and in the wind. I had no illusions that I'd ever find a glimpse of summer heat waves in your eyes. You did what you did to me, now it's history I see. Here's my comeback on the road again. Things will happen while they can. I will wait here for my man tonight. It's easy when you're big in Japan. When you're big in Japan. Tonight, big in Japan. Be tight, big in Japan. Where the eastern sea is so blue. Big in Japan. Alright, babe, then I'll sleep by your side. Things are easy when you're big in Japan. Neon on my naked skin, passing silhouettes of strange illuminated mannequins. Shall I stay here at the zoo, or shall I go and change my point of view for every ugly scene? You did what you did to me, now it's history I see. Here's my comeback on the road again. Things will happen while they can. I will wait here for my man tonight. It's easy when you're big in Japan. When you're big in Japan. Tonight, big in Japan. Be tight, big in Japan. Where the eastern sea is so blue.
we're running a little bit hot tonight. I can barely see the road from the heat coming up. Reach down between my legs, ease the seat back. She's running, I'm buying, right behind it, real me now. Got the feeling, power steering, busy robbing, ain't no stopping now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming to you live from my humble stream setup out here in Los Angeles, California. I want to wish you a very hearty hey now. Hey now. Ladies and gentlemen, good to see you. I'm watching the last minutes of the Knicks game. What a bounce back for New York, baby. After the Mother's Day massacre, they're back. I got a fever, and the only known cure is more cowbell. I'm telling you. You're gonna want that cowbell. I'm telling you. You're gonna want that cowbell. When I wake up, I put on my slacks just like anybody else, one leg at a time. But after I do, I make gold records. Is the NYC portal gonna be destroyed? Listen, I told you, it's only going to get destroyed if New York loses, or if they subsequently end up winning the. So yes, it's going to be destroyed, I guess. When you look at it that way, it's only a matter of time till one of those things happen. The crazy thing is, I saw that for the first time. They're showing tits on the portal. I saw a lot of tits on the portal today. Which was also only a matter of time, I suppose. Till those great New York boobs made their way to the portal. Dude. It's so funny. The clip, I can't show it, but it's like little old women in Dublin. It's like little fucking old women looking in the portal. They're like, wow, look, it's New York City. Wow. And this fucking buxom, this buxom woman from New York comes up and just goes, bam, drops tits on them. And they're like, like the Nazis looking into the lost ark, bro. Oh. Just full facial blast of tit.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
How's everybody doing? It's Tuesday. Oh, no, okay, chat, listen. We do a lot of good here. We do a lot of
We were
good.
talking about the
But sometimes we do some bad. And I'm pretty sure that this community was indirectly responsible
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
for Red Lobster going under. You know it. I know it. The American people know it. During Unlimited Shrimp Fest, I gave out
Wow, that's very
thousands of
For
dollars
everything, will you get me through a
of Red Lobster gift cards as what I thought would be a funny joke. Unfortunately, we have led to the nationwide downfall of Red Lobster as we know it. Let's take a look.
sudden closure of Red Lobster restaurants nationwide. Those Cheddar Bay biscuits. The popular restaurant chain closed 87 locations, including 4 in Maryland this week. And those locations are in Columbia, Laurel, Silver Spring, and Gaithersburg. We are also told Red Lobster is considering filing for bankruptcy protection.
Sorry about the echoing audio. Yeah, that was us, guys. I know you guys took those Red Lobster gift cards and went directly there and locked down the fucking unlimited shrimp combos. The unlimited shrimp eaten by this community alone
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
That's literally my local red
was the
lobster.
coffin nail. Was the coffin fucking nail
That's very cool.
in Red Lobster. That was it. Where am I going to get my Cheddar Bay fix now? God knows. Lord only knows. Laughing my ass off, not the Maryland locations. Well, that's because it's much more expensive to get shrimp to the middle of the country. Okay. It's much harder to eat shrimp where there is no water. Those costs destroyed Red Lobster. Francis Ford Coppola allegedly smoked a ton of weed. Okay, that headline is fucking bonkers. That headline is fucking bonkers. Francis Ford Coppola allegedly smoked a ton of weed on the set of Megapolis. He would often just sit in his trailer for hours on end, wouldn't talk to anybody, was often smoking marijuana. Hours and hours would go by without anything being filmed. Fucking based, dude. That's how you get visuals like this, gang. That's how you get visuals like this. Came out his trailer like Kobe Bryant. That Mamba mentality, ready to just fucking film his sci-fi movie. Holy shit. Now is your chance? Oh, God. Bro, I don't know. My body is pretty old. My body is pretty old to do gladiators at this point. Maybe a younger man could have gone up against the gladiators, but I fully anticipate if I were to do American Gladiators now, some dude on Tren, 3-point Knicks, some dude on Tren would just fold me in half like a fucking sun chair. My ribs are still broken.
Very cool.
45 big, long, hard months.
Hardenstein
Thanks,
is a god. Yo, Hardenstein went crazy this game. What did he have? 12 offensive rebounds? That's disgusting. Damn. The Knicks, baby. Yo, did you guys watch the Patreon where I told Cutie Cinderella I was a fan of the New York Knickerbockers and she thought I said a slur? She was like, the what? The who? And I was like, the Knicks. And she was like, that's not what you said. And I was like, oh, Knicks is short for Knickerbockers, which are pantaloons. And she was like, oh. Honestly, good PR move by the Knicks to move away from that original title. Good fucking PR move there. I haven't watched the trailer for Megapolis yet. Let's watch this. WPR move. Okay, so our name kind of sounds like a slur. Right. What if we just abbreviate it?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
Have you played Hades 2
When?
yet?
I
It's so
have.
damn good.
Hades 2 is fucking good, man.
Does an empire die? Does it collapse in one terrible moment?
Now I just can't unthink of Francis Ford Coppola just fucking absolutely ripping Grav Bong before every shot, just fucking coming out smelling like Cheech and Chong's Roadshow.
No. But there comes a time when his people no longer believe in it.
Don't let the now
Oh, what the fuck?
destroy the forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, welcome.
Is this society, is this way we're living, the only one that's available to us?
We are taking our city.
This looks sick.
And when we ask these questions, when there's a dialogue about them, that basically is a utopia.
Does it? I think it does. Listen, I've told you guys, I'm a fucking sucker for sci-fi. And I'm going to watch this movie as Francis Ford intended. I'm going to eat way too many edibles and bug out as I go into the third act. Just absolutely fucking bugging in the third act. Like, dude, I will never forget the last time I did that. I was in college, and it was a sorority fraternity mixer, and I went to Insidious the first time, and Insidious is fucking scary, okay? But I was baked. I was fucking rip shit white girl baked, and my buddy who went with me decided that would be a good time for him to like do acid for like the third time ever. So the two of us are on a fraternity sorority mixer. I have eaten more edibles than I've ever eaten in my life, and my buddy is on acid, and the two of us are like weeping. We're so afraid. And all these girls in the sorority are in the row in front of us, and I think they thought we were fucking around because we were literally like, oh! Like in a mind prison. Just like, oh, God. I was fighting for my life. I'm pretty sure my buddy who was on acid just stopped watching the movie. Like his eyes were on the movie, but I'm pretty sure he was contemplating like what a chair is.
Oh yeah, wow.
You know what I mean?
Cool.
Yo.
I don't know if you've ever done acid, but like I always say, you know, you're on acid when words stop making sense, right? All of a sudden you're like sober. Oh, and then you're like, oh, fuck. And then you just start having, dude, first thought, you're like, everybody knows I'm high. Everybody knows that I'm high. And you start like getting a little shifty. And then you'll like see a ceiling fan and you'll be like, my God. Those are blades spinning at a hard IP or RPM, pushing out air to cool my body. My body is made of flesh. It's a living organ. Ah! At my last job, this dude dropped acid before the comedy show took place, and he just started tweaking during this dude's set. We had to kick him out to calm him down. Yeah, that's crazy. That is wild. I had a buddy. I had two friends in high school. This is absolutely true. One was named Ryland, and one was named J-Hook. One was a Korean exchange student. The other was a half Blackfoot Indian, half Jamaican wrestler. And they sweared on taking drugs before sporting events. And they were both insanely good at sports. But they would get so fucking high before like major sporting events. That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Well, you're awesome and inspire me in a lot of ways. You have a lot of cool perspectives. I hope you keep doing what you're doing, as long as it makes you happy.
Thank you.
Yes, how can I be more funny and an overall better person?
Oof. How can you be more funny? Well, I think empathy helps with being funny. I think I'm at my most funny right now because of my situation with my cousin. I'll be honest. I think that situation has put so much shit in perspective for me that it's like everything else kind of sounds like background noise. I mean, I've been very honest with you guys where I am with that because that just helps me. You know, I'll be honest, that's my little bit of parasocial therapy to just be able to be honest about that this guy that I love is going through it. But like, you know, a few days ago, I heard that he was off. And that was harder for me than anything because my family's pretty stout. And just hearing that he wasn't like all there, that hit me like a ton of bricks. And in that moment, I felt that, and my role in my family has always been to be the funny guy. Always. My family has been through so much shit, just bad shit. And that was what I did, right? And so many humorists I know that I worship, that was their role in their family, right? When the family was going through whatever, they were funny. I think that's what humor is. I think if you really look at humor, it's built in us. It's just as evolutionary as like mating or eating. It's been there for millions of years, and it's there to protect you from how wild life actually is, right? From the moment you are conceived, you buy into this terrifying reality that one day you will die. The nature of life is suffering. You will go through tragedy and pain on an unbelievable scale. And humor is there to remind you it doesn't fucking matter. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? Laugh at it. Laughing is so important. So, I mean, my humor barometer has always been like, include people.
Thank you so much for
remind people that we are all
love you, Nafla.
Part of the same blanket. Big question. Joe is hungry. Would like to know if you would like to premiere a new video in about an hour. You're goddamn right I would. Let's get him in a call. Make everybody feel included, but also just remind them like, this is all pretty stupid. Everything's pretty fucking stupid. Just take the piss out of everything. Take the piss out of everything. Anyway, this has been sent to me a few times, and it's making my dick hard. Nicolas Cage is officially set to star in the live-action Spider-Man Noir series for Prime.
Life is suffering blubbers.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is big. Steve Lightfoot, the Punisher, 22 Jump Street, will serve as showrunner. And the director of Fleabag will direct the first 2 episodes. So it's going to be funny. It's going to be a series. It's going to be on Prime. It's Nicolas Cage. What else do you want? What the fuck else do you want? This is going to be awesome. This is going to be fucking awesome. Are you an acid or a shrooms guys mostly? I'll be honest with you. I have never responded as well to acid as I have to mushrooms. I've always felt that like mushrooms for me has been so much of a medicine that I don't really even view it as a drug. Like I would never do mushrooms in a like a purely recreational sense. I usually do mushrooms to like get my head right, reset my emotional barometer. First clip from The Surfer, a new psychological thriller starring Nicolas Cage. The film follows an Australian expat who buys his family's beach home, but must go to war with a group of surfers who claim the beach for their own. Oh my God.
I told you to wait up at the car park.
I want my surfboard.
Okay. I'm sure it's just a mix-up. Is it one of these?
Dude, that's my board, and I want it back.
Mate, I think you've been out in the sun too long.
They took it from me last night. They threatened me with a broken bottle.
Why don't you take a drink of water?
I don't want anything from you. I want my board.
So you're saying they took this from you last night?
Was I not clear?
Well, it's just the problem is, and I can tell you myself, that old board's been up there for as long as I can remember. How long? I reckon we put it up there maybe 7 summers back now. She's a beaut, isn't she? I guess it's like a talisman for us.
What the fuck is this?
Sir, it is in your best interest to get back up to the car park and wait for me by your vehicle.
Okay, I'm in. That looks awesome. All right, I am going to pee really quick because I always drink a coffee and a big ass water right before stream. I'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Go piss girls lady. The Knicks win, baby. A live-action Tomb Raider series is officially moving forward at Prime Video. Phoebe Waller-Bridge will write the series, but not so okay, dude. When I read Phoebe Waller-Bridge, I was like, is Phoebe Waller-Bridge gonna be the fucking Tomb Raider? That's unreal, bro. Hell yeah. Who do I think should star as Lara Croft? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. I feel like it's gonna be so hard to unseat Angelina Jolie as like the Tomb Raider in everybody's mind. Fuck it, Anya Taylor-Joy. Rings of Power trailer, man. I gotta keep it so real with you guys. I was so excited for Rings of Power. Yeah, dude. Someone in chat already hit it on my head. Fucking
Pepe W, bro. This show really kind of broke my heart a little bit.
An evil, ancient and powerful, has returned.
Prepare yourselves.
Looks like Will Neff. Wait, do you mean this fucking guy or do you mean this guy? Because if you're talking about this guy, nice. If you're talking about this guy, all right, I'll take it.
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
The dwarf.
I mean, I'll leave that ambiguous. God only knows.
He worms his way inside your mind. The rest of him slithers in.
I think he has been here. I think he's been here among us all along.
Among Us. Okay, that's fucking cool. God, I love shit like that. Oh my God, that's so fucking cool.
Every soul in Middle-earth is in peril.
God, now this is gonna make me watch it again.
He's so long.
Oh. Yeah, I just think part of the problem is, so interestingly enough, this series was originally meant to be the Silmarillion. I think I said that right. I think my stupid New York mouth finally got its way around that. But they ended up not being able to get the rights to that book. You didn't? All right.
I hope you had a good day today, Will and Chet Naffle.
All right. Let me try again. Silmarillion. 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 Whatever. That book. They originally wanted to get the rights to that. And then they ended up not being able to because the Tolkien estate sold it to a company wanting to make a video game instead of them, which is really interesting because then they had to make a story outside of that. And I think that's where they really struggle.
Silmarillion.
Okay, that word. $500 Lego set? Lotor Lego set? Oh my God. Is this it? The Lord of the Rings Rivendell? Holy shit. Bro, okay. I'm going to say it right now. I hope this opens up the door to Lego X D&D. If they started making Lego D&D sets, that would be insane. They have? I will be honest. This is a little weak for $500. $500, you need like a fucking Death Star. That motherfucker better be gigantic, but they do have the bed where Frodo wakes up, which is kind of sick. Which is kind of awesome. Mr. Frodo. Okay, it is big. It is big. They have Sauron's Eye Tower. Oh my God. Okay, this one's fucking gasoline. Oh, look at those figures too. Look at this Smeagol! Oh my God. Why does Smeagol look like my dick when I jump into a cold pool? Holy shit. Hey, Sir Master giving Samwise a blowjob. No, he would never. He did. Those hobbitses are gay. No, Master loves me. He does not. He and Samwise have a broke-back situation. You hear them in that tent? No! Master, he's not making gay sex with Samwise. Yes, he is. Dude, I love that that is like canon. I love that that is canon. Didn't fucking Samwise Gamgee, the actor, like off rip, just be like, in some interview, be like, yeah, there's no law that says we didn't kiss. That says Sam and Frodo didn't kiss. Oh, this is the D&D set? Oh, that dragon is pretty.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Based.
What kind of loot did they have in Mount Doom?
They used the Ent's tears. Oh! Oh! I think a bug just flew into me. Yeah. When the stress burns my rain, just like acid rain drops.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
They put D&D in Dead by Daylight Nephilim.
Oh, here we go. One of the first face-offs between Iron Mike and one of the Paul brothers.
That's crazy.
My man is straight up a senior citizen. I know games in recent years haven't been the best, but this one might actually be good. Leaked images suggest that the protagonist of Assassin's Creed Shadows might be Yasuki, the world's first black samurai. Oh.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hey there, we'll enjoy your night.
Okay. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Have you ever heard of People Under the Stairs? You mean the song that is literally playing right now? Yeah, I heard of them. Chinese brand posts are light years ahead of our own.
Please, I can change.
I give you so many chances. You still have a fear. Nico, are you okay? I miss you.
It's all your fault. It's just because of you. I give you $2 million. Just go away. Go away.
Does he really change? Never mind.
I really changed. Please trust me, okay?
Get out! want to see you anymore.
No, I really changed. I have buy space capsule houses and I open Airbnb and I make a lot of money, please, okay?
Is this the music from Zelda too?
Please, I really changed. I use space capsule house to open Airbnb.
I use Space Capsule House.
We can make a lot of money. We can have a great life, please.
For our baby, I will forgive you one last time.
Wow.
Please.
Wow. I just went on a fucking ride. I just went on a fucking ride. And surprisingly, I really want to buy a capsule home. Ryan Reynolds says he's working on Deadpool and Wolverine popcorn bucket. Just you wait. Oh, fuck yeah.
What's the state of the Deadpool popcorn bucket?
Oh, I've been working on that today, actually, but you just wait. You just wait, Jacob. And Jacobs.
What's the state of the Deadpool popcorn?
I hope it's just Deadpool bussy. I hope it's just that Deadpool bus. What do you think? If you do this, you should not be allowed to live in NYC. Like the mayor should personally expel you. I mean, it really depends. If you are on a packed subway car at like prime time, yeah, sure. Fuck this guy. But if it's like fucking the middle of the night and you're on an empty car, it's fine. Was there just a dick on my face? That's actually very appropriate, Haas, because I wanted to talk about something that is one of the best documentaries I've watched in years. I don't know if any of you guys have watched Nasubi's documentary, The Contestant, that just came out on Hulu. But it's unreal. If you don't know who Nasubi is, all the more reason to watch this documentary. But Nasubi was, in a way, like the first reality TV superstar. They did this show in Japan called Life of Prizes. And I'll show you. This dude Nasubi was like put into a room, and it was at a time when Japanese magazines had a bunch of sweepstakes. Like you could win prizes by mailing in letters, and he could only survive off of the stuff that he won. And he did this for a year and a half. A year and a half. And it's actually pretty fucking horrific what they did to this guy and how far they pushed him. And his name Nasubi means eggplant. And so they put an eggplant over his naked body because they even took his clothes. And so that is why the emoji, the eggplant, became popularized for penises, was because of the popularity of this show. And you got to watch this documentary. It's actually fucking insane. Really? Yeah, really. So this show, when I say it was big, it was fucking huge. Like the BBC was reporting on it. It had 30 million people watch every episode, and it ran for a year and a half. And it also was like the first live streamed television show. They would live stream it, and they would also fucking
That's very cool.
BBC when talking about the eggplant emoji is kind of funny. they would also have episodes of it that were cut down. Didn't we watch the show? No. So we watched like a basically, is that a small eggplant now? I'm hallucinating. We watched a YouTube video about it, but Hulu made like a full-blown documentary on this guy Musubi and basically just how fucking awesome he is. Like, he is the most resilient, incredible fucking guy ever. And what he does after he becomes this Japanese mega celebrity is insane. Dude, I don't want to ruin anything. But the producer of the show is like a maniac. Like, at one time, he refers to himself as the devil. And he is aware, like, what he did. The documentary is called The Contestant. He is aware that what he did is so profoundly fucked up that at one point he's like, I think what we did was important, but if Musubi ever wanted me to kill myself to make up for the show, I probably would. Which is like one of the most insane statements I've ever heard. Dude, it is so wild. Anyway, it is an hour and like 40 minutes. It is one of the best docs I've ever seen. It just came out. It's on Hulu. Definitely worth your time. 100p. 100% go watch that. Please slit your belly button. It's called The Contestant. Here's the art for it. It's so good. There was a Japanese culture tried to copy US, but they lacked dignity and thus it got bad, racist as fuck. Huh. I don't know what that means, but like, it's interesting because this show actually predates a lot of other like American reality TV. Like, this is some of the first reality TV. I remember they had legitimately a whole crew for censoring his meat. Yes. They literally had a team that were working in tandem, a delay guy, a censor guy, and a guy with a pen just moving an eggplant around the screen with a joystick to cover up his meat in his asshole. Now that's pod racing.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
6 months.
Thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate you. I want that job. All right.
Wow, that's
Thank
very
you,
cool.
Wigstran and Capable.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
An important event is going to go down
that's very
soon.
cool.
That page doesn't exist. All right, let's see if I can open it on a different browser. That's not coming up.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Slurp some bird milk and got a
Bird
raise.
milk and got a raise. Got a new car.
Mhm.
Dropped 30 pounds.
Mhm.
Started my slutterati for putting me on, Mr. Neff.
You're welcome. Speaking of a reality TV show update from yesterday, Australian season 10 filming in July will be the return of Brains vs. Bronze, with all new players confirmed by Senior VP Programming at Paramount Australia. Australia vs. America will film in September with returning players. Shoot it into my fucking veins. Did you see that Sydney Sweeney is being cast as Barbarella? Yeah, I might have. That might have been slid across my desk. Let's have a mid-city fiesta with your West LA collection. Hoop inside the vehicle, start crossing intersections. Are you going to watch the new Octopus docuseries?
You and Caroline hats for your P.O. box.
Oh.
Do you want a traditional beanie or a funky one? Be honest.
Funky. I don't know. Maybe. Use your judgment. I'll love it no matter what. Wait, there's a new Octopus doc? Wait a minute. What's the new one?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
2 months away from 4 years, Poku.
Did you already look at the Megaopolis trailer? Yes. It looks good, but I'm a big sci-fi nerd. I'm a big sci-fi dork. This weekend, the largest gathering of people named Kyle will take place in the city of Kyle, Texas. To break the record, they need 2,326 Kyles. Oh boy. Dude, no drywall is safe. Not a single piece of drywall is safe in that city. The night of shattered drywall. Secrets of the Octopus? Oh. Fuck yeah. Dude, I love Octopi so much. I don't know when it happened, but Octopi just clicked for me. Big time. They're so intelligent. They're so intelligent. They walk on land. They walk on land. They got camouflage. They got camouflage.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Crub.
Do not take Will to a Detroit Red Wings game.
Yeah, they throw fucking octopi on the ice. Canceled. That's not where octopus want to be. Ban this guy at Crub. They are known for being bad pets since they will find a way out. I mean, yeah, because they're smart. You wouldn't keep another person as a pet. They don't like that shit. You know what pet I actually do want, though? Jellyfish. I'm a big jellyfish guy. I'm big on the jellyfish.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
22 months. Time flies.
Thank you. Appreciate you. This is actually sick. IRL cookie baking. Speedrun.com. Did Cutie actually set the record for cookie baking? That's awesome. Yeah, and now they're scoring her. Goated. That's my goat. That's my goat. Food recommendations for Japan going in September and so overwhelmed. I'm going to be real with you. Japan advice. Everything that I planned in Japan was not as good as just wandering.
Oh yeah.
Every time I allowed myself to just fucking wander and be present was when I had the best experience. I spent the day fully unplugged and I literally just was like, you know what? I'll go to the zoo. Zoo was fucking sick. And then I was like, oh, I hear some music. I'll walk that way. Walked to a street fair, ate like 20 different foods just at booths. They were all incredible. And then I was like looking around. I was like, what's that over there? Someone's like, oh, that's the Natural History Museum. Did that. Then they had the Museum of Contemporary Art next door. Did that. And I was like, holy shit. I think for me, I'm a person who spends too much time worrying what people think
Lived
about
in
them.
Japan for
I
2
wish I
years.
was.
Can
Oh,
confirm that wandering is 100% the play.
I think when you're a humorous person, you're always trying to make those around you more comfortable, right? That's kind of the drawback of being a funny guy. Is you always got to be the funny guy, right? I don't know if any other funny people are here right now, but I'll tell you right now, if you're a funny person and you go to a party and you're not being funny, people think that you're plotting like blowing up the place. If I go to a party now at 34 and just sit down and don't talk to people, I can see people be like, what's going on? Is Will okay? Is Will okay? And you're like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck your dad. All right. You just kind of got to put it out there always. So for me, being in Japan was like so liberating because I was like, I don't know anybody. No one knows me. I don't have any expectation of me. I can just fully vanish into smoke, which is something I've always considered doing anyway. Right? One day, seriously, I might just smoke bomb, gone, vanish into smoke. Let's buy a house in Japan. I would do that immediately. Hey, you feeling okay? Yeah. They're pretty cheap. You can get them free too. Dude, I actually had an idea for a series of streams that I wanted to do with Fear, where we would like adopt one of the old fucked up houses.
It's exhausting how
And
you
fix
keep
it
up
up.
the funny performance or people start to think you're going to do a high dive into a low well.
That's right. Can you just live in Japan and stream from there? I think that after a certain amount of time, they would be like, hey, get the fuck out of my country. Fear End, my podcast. Nah, they need people. God, if that's true. No, they have a digital nomad visa now. What is that? All right, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, I drank 2 full Nalgene's.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Do not come. That is simply too goddamn big an eggplant. How are we getting Cutie to Japan? I don't know. You know what's fucking crazy? Monthly check-in to offer you flight benefits and go all over the world. I'm getting 20K Friday. How do I not kill myself?
What? How do I not kill myself? Very carefully. Don't. Okay, so this is the funny thing. Don't tell Austin. I made a bet with Austin a year ago, $10K, that he wouldn't get an apartment in Los Angeles before Cutie got on a plane. And the purpose of that, okay, you want my playlist? Here it is. You don't have to dono. Please don't dono. It's just old school and classic hip hop underground instrumentals. There you go. The purpose of that was to get Austin to move to LA to make podcasting easier. However, he never did that. And now Cutie is going to get on a plane. Like, she has to get on a plane for some event. And so I'm going to win $10,000 from Austin because he refused to get on to get an apartment, which is crazy because that $10K would have paid for the apartment for the year. It would have at least paid for like 4 or 5 months. Where is she flying? I can't remember. Did I have Picari Sweat flown in? I did. You can get it on Amazon. It's so good. What kind of apartment do you live in for $10K a year? Don't misconstrue my words. I said 4 months. And also, you got to think about the flight cost. You got to think about the cost of the flights that he's not taking every week. Metro Nashville police have fired Officer Sean Herman after a video surfaced of him groping a woman's breasts while in uniform during a fake traffic stop for OnlyFans.
Take no shit from anyone.
Thank you for that donation. I appreciate you. His actions were totally outrageous and incredibly disrespectful to every MNPD employee and this agency as a whole. You know what? I disagree. This is serving and protecting right here. This is fucking serving and protecting. I'm sorry. This woman wanted footage of him feeling up a titty for her OnlyFans. My man should be promoted. You know? That's just doing community outreach. I don't know how, you know what? It sucks that every time I see a cop skateboarding or shooting basketballs, it's like, check out how cool cops are. But this guy doing some consensual groping during a fake traffic stop. Now that's community outreach. New Shudder horror trailer just dropped. The Demon Disorder. All right, let's take a look.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Alone season 11 coming in June.
Well, also I've heard that there is a British season of Alone that we might crack into.
The Lord will plague you with wasting diseases.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Fever,
Much love.
inflammation.
Hayden Lucky.
He has destroyed you
Oh, what a nice thing to say. Appreciate you.
because of the evil you have done.
Dad?
I'm sorry, what? What that man got in his hands? Is that a bird?
What are you doing here? It's Philip. You need to come home. First I thought it was nightmares, trauma maybe, but it's Dad all over again.
Jesus Christ, Phil, put the hammer down.
What do you expect me to do? Maybe he'll open up to you.
Has it occurred to you Philip's just traumatized by what happened?
He's still with us. He's coming back. Philip.
Oh, no. I don't think Philip's okay.
What the hell is it?
Oh.
That thing is like a parasite. I think this thing needs to grow until it's strong enough. Strong enough for what? To live on its own.
Thank you for the prime.
Guys. We received a call from this address.
I can reassure you that everything is fine.
Yeah. I'm afraid we're going to have to insist.
Oh, Jesus. And for that reason, I am in. Oh, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, we get to debut a brand new Joe is Hungry. A brand new Joe is Hungry, unwatched by human eyes. And he's going to his favorite restaurant. He's going to Culver's. Haas, did Joe want to jump in a call? Or does he just want to viddy well, watch from the sidelines? I'm cool with either. Do you want to jump on a call? Only if Joe wants to. I don't want to push him into a call if he doesn't want to. If he's happy just watching from the sidelines, I'm happy to just watch. Joe is hungry. Sidelines. It is late, and I have to get up early. Okay, based. Joe isn't hungry. He tired. All right, Joe. We're about to watch a world premiere. World premiere Joe is Hungry video. All right, let's check it out.
Joe's hungry, baby. Yeah.
Joe's got fans. Joe's heavy in the street now. Oh, because this is a world premiere, we get to bet on the score and the number of cuts. This is very
Culver's,
good.
Baby, let's go.
Oh, starting with a DC this week.
Hello everyone, my name is Joe. You've once again found yourself at the Joe is Hungry channel, where sometimes we just go get what we want because we need a break from mid-burger mania right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Charles and Lauren.
Mid-burger mania.
Josie and Pip. Congratulations for tying the knot. Jude, Dylan, Sophie, and Tom. Mark, Flint, Vinny, and Nick. Peter, Chase, Caden, and Matthew. Stephen, Oliver, Allie, and Mason. I want to wish each and every one of you a very special Joe is Hungry birthday. Today, we're headed over to Culver's to check out their new Bacon Deluxe Double Butter Burger. Even though this is nothing more than a deluxe burger that has always been on the menu, and you could have added bacon as a condiment, what makes this special is their new thick cut bacon that Culver's recently added to their menu. The new Bacon Deluxe Burger is made from never frozen beef patties, 2 strips of their special thick cut bacon, Wisconsin cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles, sweet.
So Joe swears by Culver's.
I need to go try more Culver's.
Red onions and mayonnaise on a buttered and lightly toasted hamburger bun. The Bacon Deluxe Burger comes in 3 versions, single, double, and triple. And today we're going for the double patty Bacon Deluxe Burger. Each double version will slap your calorie count down to the tune of 960 calories.
Jesus.
Have the full nutritional information on the screen and in the description below. Minus the serving weights, Culver's. A single burger alone will cost you $6.39. A double is a hefty $8.79. A triple will fleece you to the tune of $11.19.
That's an expensive burger, but it's also more than half the calories you need for a day.
Making a medium basket, aka Culver's combo, for an additional $3.50 before taxes in Georgia. Is this a good deal? Are they falling in line with the competition? Well, we will determine that later in the video when we do the Joe is Hungry weight test and calculate the actual out-the-door fast food price per ounce. So let's see if Culver's is still cooking these to order, serving them piping hot. Roll the drive-through ad. Culver's in
Perfect sync. Perfect sync.
Jasper, Georgia.
Do you folks like hard style? Are you from New York? I am. I was born in Long Island. Strong Island, as the locals call it.
Welcome to Culver's. What can we make fresh for you today?
Could I get 3 Bacon Deluxe doubles?
And what else?
That's all I need. No drinks, nothing.
All right. And can I get a name for the order?
Joe, like Joe is Hungry.
Joe? All right. And then your total is going to be $37.62 at the window, Joe.
Got it. Thank you, my dear.
You can pull into the left and we'll have that right out.
Got it. Thank you, my dear.
They know him there. He said Joe as in Joe is Hungry. The name is Bond. James Bond. Dude, Joe's come up as I listen, I pray for a future where Joe is like the biggest food creator on the planet. He deserves it. I want his YouTube to be like 10 million strong.
Here at Culver's, the penalty box is a good thing.
Joe?
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man.
There you go, Joe.
All right. I appreciate it. See ya. I've got my burgers. Let's pull out.
Don't judge if I stick my whole face in this bag. Okay, that's good marketing.
Box and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test.
I love how Joe did this review for himself. He's done a lot of reviews for the fans, for people recommending food, and now he's like, you know what? Fuck that shit. It's Culver's time.
Butterburger number 1 is 158.9
Of course. Piping hot.
degrees Fahrenheit. Bacon Butterburger number 2 is 149.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Bacon Butterburger number 3 is 146.1 degrees Fahrenheit.
Interesting.
If you've been watching my channel any length of time, you know I like
That's
my
an easy
temperatures at
pass, though.
140 degrees or above. Hotter is always better. In this case, Culver's is mixing hot and cold ingredients. I see that as a big win because today, Culver's, Jasper, you pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to pop the top, see what is what. Break out the Joe is Hungry analyzer, head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. And as in every video, and probably from now on, I take off for the packaging. In other words, I set the chair on the scales.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Hey Will, first time donating just to show you this Australian zombie movie trailer.
I think we just watched it. It's the one from Shudder, right? I'll check it out after the Joe's video, but I think we just watched it, brother. If it's the Shudder one, we watched it like 10 minutes ago. It looked awesome. The body horror one
is 10.85 ounces or 308 grams. Bacon Butter Burger number 2 weighs in at 10.90 ounces or 309 grams. Bacon Butter Burger number 3 weighs in at 11.15 ounces or 316 grams. Well, the weights have a little bit of variation, but they're not terribly far off. After all, these are handmade, and I must say, with care. So today, Culver's, you pass the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Well, Culver's doesn't give us any serving weights to go by. I'm not really going to hold their feet to the fire on that, but that only leaves one more thing to do, and that would be add them all up, average them out, do the math, and you come up with sort of a high normal 80 cents an ounce. So now...
When's this review from? This is a brand new review that we're actually premiering here on the stream. I got that Joe is Hungry plug.
The Joe is Hungry big reveal.
Yo, that is a quality looking Bergese. That is a quality looking Berg. Look at the bacon on that motherfucker. Okay, Culver's on top, bro. Culver's on top.
This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what...
Joe, this one's on you, baby. This, you put that thing back together, rough talk. Okay, this one...
What it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. We've seen what it looks like. We saw how much it was. It's not terribly far off.
Joe says, I know.
Photos got a little bit of crush factor going on. It's a very juicy burger and maybe even a little bit of slippage. But if you were paying attention when we took a very close look at it, the bacon. You see, those are whole slices of bacon, not pieces of bacon torn in half to make you think you're getting more than you are.
Talk your shit. Baron Bacon, a.k.a. Joe. He knows. He's been fighting a war with Wendy's. Breaking bacon in half and passing it off it as full strips. Disgusting.
Are you taking notes, Wendy's, Burger King, all the rest of you?
He immediately said Wendy's. Dude, do I know this man or what?
But that really doesn't matter because we have one more test to do, and that would be the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage.
Oh, shit. We can bet on this. We can bet. It's too late. It's not too late. We don't know how many of these go. I'm going to set the over. We already saw. You didn't see the whole thing. You saw 3 cuts. I'm going to set the over under. He does more cuts when he likes it. I'm going to set it at 15. I'm going to set it at 15. Pre-watchers couldn't have skipped. There is no way to pre-watch. I am debuting this video right here, right now.
Engage.
I'm allowing people to gamble. Giving you 3 more seconds. Get your fucking bits in. You fucking slags. You fucking slags. You fucking slags. Get your fucking bits in, mate. All right. Here we go. 15's the over-under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, It's going to be close. 12, 13. $14. 14! The underpays! The underpays! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hoodwinked by a single cut. We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, run astray, led amok. Paid him. All right, we're going to have one more gambage. We're going to have one more gambage on the actual score.
Definitely a very juicy burger, as evidenced by the slippery, slidey bleed through. I can taste the mayonnaise, pickles, lettuce, and even tomatoes. I can actually taste everything, especially the bacon, Culvers. There is definitely no bacon chicanery going on here.
Bacon
if we want to see how this was straight out of the drive-thru, well, we are going to have to go back to the beginning and do the Joe is Hungry Sneak-a-Doodle Bite. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 1. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 2. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 3. Are we ready? Yes, I am ready. This is juicy, cooked fresh. I can taste the bacon. I like the flavors. It almost melts in your mouth. So now it's time to give this a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10.
Wait, Shadow Joe is doing the score? Wait, this is new shit.
The best. Anything above 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never, Chief. 5 and down is a slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. Well, let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves.
All right. I got to set an over-under on this. He likes this burger. He likes this. I think it's going to be an 8. I think it's going to be higher than an 8. I am going to set the over-under at a whopping 8.5. Because I think the actual score will be 8.6. Go ahead and put that bet up. Get your fucking bets in. Now, the under is big on this. Because if he just doesn't think it's incredible, he might bang that under. But I'm thinking it's an 8.6. What's Joe betting? Joe, don't bet on this. Dude, I'm going to report you to the athletic commission if you bet on this, all right? Michael Jordan in chat betting on his own games. We can't have that. All right. Oh, oh my goodness. We had a different betting scale. We had people bet from 1 to 6. And it was a 9 to 10, an 8 to an 8-9, a 7 to a 7-9. Ooh. Dude, overwhelming odds for anybody who's not betting in the 8 to 8-9. I think it's going to be an 8-6.
Culvers, you checked all the boxes. You made it to order. You made it with love. No question about it. All the flavors, they work very well together. This was a very juicy and wet sandwich, a little bit messy, but there's really nothing you can do about that if you made it right, which you did. My recommendation to people who want to try this out, eat it in the dining area, eat it in the parking lot to get the full experience. Tell them to make it Joe's Hungry style. See if that gets you anywhere. So Culvers, you took a very simple concept and you did it well. It may not be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me.
Time at EDC and in Michigan, we love you. Thanks for streaming.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
But it is not far from it. So today, Culvers, I'm going to go 8.6.
head. I'm in this man's head. You know me too well, Joe. I have downloaded you. I'm the biggest Joe fan, dude. I can't believe I hit that during a live debut with Joe in the chat. Vulcan Mind Meld. Talk about pressure. Talk about pressure.
This is my review, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.
Inside the NBA is over. That's really sad. I'm actually watching the Denver game on my phone right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you right now, if you want to watch that video or any other of Joe's videos, you got to go check out his YouTube channel. Not to mention, you can click on his name in chat right now and follow him on Twitch. He does the occasional Twitch stream. Shut up, Shadow Will. I'm dropping his YouTube right now. Everybody go follow him. He just recently broke 100,000 follows on his YouTube, and we're big fans. So go give him some love. Exclamation point Joe in chat if you want any of his other socials. Joe, we appreciate you as always. Go turn in, buddy. We know you're tired, and thank you so much for debuting your video with us. We have a lot of fun with that, man. What's your family farm called again? Remember, it was mentioned in a YouTube video once. It was originally called the Ebers Orchard. I don't know what it's called now. I don't know if it's called anything. Michigan Bee Co. is the name of the honey. Nicolas Cage set to play Spider-Man Noir. Yeah, I saw that. Sick. Fuck you, I'll have some hashtag Jennies. Just watched When Evil Lurks. It's a great horror movie. Yeah, When Evil Lurks is interesting because it's essentially a new take on a zombie movie, but instead of zombies, it's like a possession zombies film where like possession is spread via a bite, which I thought was really interesting. Did you see Love Lies Bleeding? I did. I thought it was a great movie for my gay girls. I thought the end was a little meh, but my problem is I went in with too high expectations. I'll be honest. New Joe is Hungry just dropped. Yeah, we watched it. Caught this news already? Yeah, all the Nicolas Cage movies come to me pretty quickly. It was still a solid 7 to 8. I agree with that. Bro, this would have been the perfect casting way back when. Ugh. Dude, to this day. Jim Carrey should still be in the Marvel or DC universe. Like, put him in there. Too old, unfortunately. I mean, older than Josh Brolin? How old's Josh Brolin? Josh Brolin's 56. Jim Carrey's 60. Samuel L. Jackson? Yeah. There's got to be a role for him somewhere. True, he was the Riddler? Yeah, 1,000,000 years ago. Oh, Wormwood. Is this the Australian zombie movie you wanted to show me? Because I've watched this before. It was really interesting. It's very low budge, but it's awesome.
All we know is there is something in the air that's changing people.
I need you to get me to Bulla Bulla.
Why?
spaghetti sister.
You get to see what the adults do after dark.
Oi! Can we come inside? There's fucking zombies everywhere!
Yeah, okay.
She can control zombies!
We need fuel. There's no way that could work. There's one way to find out. We need to armor up. Big time.
Ready? Born ready.
Yeah, this movie's a ton of fun. It basically is like, let's kick out a zombie movie to the max. I've watched it before. It's good. Bro is literally the Flash for DoorDash. What the fuck? Bro, I hope you like your food absolutely fucking put into a paint mixer. What are those shoes? What? He has flash kicks on? Those Jowdens? That is hilarious. By the way, I think the T-Wolves might be in trouble. I think Joker activated, bro. Hey, Twitter bots, check out my Tony Hawk's Pro Vampire Survivors game. Is that Santa Claus? Dang, bro. That's very much like Hellskate, which is like a fucking sick game that we featured on stream. Beep, 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 beep. New Joe is Hungry? Yeah, we just watched it, baby. Will Pokerogue ever return? Yeah, I think it will. Like, maybe when the Nuzlocke version comes out, but like, Lud and I played that motherfucker, right? Like, it's not like we didn't play that motherfucker. We put a solid 20 hours into it. Here's a horror movie I was both the gaffer and script supervisor for.
Just made my best friend my girlfriend.
Pog.
I want Dad.
Is there anything that I can help you with?
You want to help me?
Cocaine.
You know, it was just supposed to be me and you going away this weekend.
This is a good town with good people.
This is Charlie Lamont's house. Who are you?
Charlie's long gone. Edward Silverbeard, but you can call me Eddie. Whatever you do, don't go into the workshop.
Get out.
This is what happens when you bring drugs into my house.
Classic. Do drugs in a horror movie, die horribly.
This is what happens when you bring drugs into my town!
Hell yeah. All right, this is called The Faceless Man. That was made in 2019. I'll give this a spin. I'll give it a dance. I'll give it a whirl. Hey, Will, can you react to the Viz Media series I Translate, Rooster Fight? Well, yeah. That sounds like something I'd be interested in. Yes. Rooster Fighter. Yes. Yeah. Oh shit, you actually reacted to it? That's such a good reaction to me reacting to something. Oh shit, you actually did what I asked you to do? What the fuck? Yeah, hell yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about 2 hours in, which means that it is time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to watch some more episodes of Alone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? Alone. Oh, we gotta listen to the song. All right, I'm peeing. When I come back, we'll watch. Grabbing some water too.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Oh, I hope that it won't end though. Alone. Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it tells me to the moon. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh,
Fuck, I forgot my water.
you don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own.